just dive right into it. All right, guys, welcome back. We are on session number what? Number
Three.
Three now? Yeah. Okay. Session number 3.
3 months.
Kinda. Last we left off, you guys had a rip-roaring good time with Neela and the barkeep. You challenged a dwarf to a drinking contest. Many libations were had. It was a good time for the whole party, except Valas, who elected to wander off on his own, and you haven't seen him since then. Now, after a night of long and good, deep rest, you guys awake in the inn and start to shuffle downstairs to the dining area. It's about 9 in the morning. You guys had a good sleep. So we're going to open up with the party sans Valas. What are you guys doing?
I leave to go find a item shop.
Okay, so you quickly exit the tavern, the Tipsy Owl. And,
I'm gonna follow Kaara.
Okay, as do you.
I'm not really sure what that was.
That was my father,
Oh,
the duck.
interesting. Yeah, I guess ask around where an item shop is.
Okay.
Is that
Am I to assume everyone is following Kaara?
Oh, he's not back yet, is he?
No, I'm here.
No, he's here. I can hear the fork.
Ah,
Your boy doesn't need any items,
So that's a no.
so I guess I'll just eat some breakfast with Neela and the guard.
All right. Well, which now would be a good time to explain that as you guys file out of your rooms and go downstairs, you see Neela and the remaining guards eating. Neela is just going to town, like think anime style, stuffing her face like Goku. She's got a gravied biscuit in one hand, some sausage links on a fork in the other, and she's taking turns, just absolutely going to town. What's amazing though is as she stuffs her face, there's no splatter, there's no food on the corners of her mouth or anything. It's just all food goes in her mouth, not on her lap, not spraying on anyone. The two guards sitting with her, they think they don't seem to be taken aback. This seems like it's a pretty normal thing. Yeah, pretty normal thing for them. And the barmaid Yuri, who Kaara had spoken to before, is flitting from table to table, serving patrons and other people that had stayed the night. Some people having a strange dark drink. You're not sure what it is. It's hot. Could be coffee. You don't know. And also serving people bowls of looks like porridge. So there's a definite waft of food filling the atmosphere.
Before I leave, I'll just say to the barkeep, "We'll be back for breakfast. I'm just going shopping."
Okay.
I follow, but I'm staring at Neela with starry eyes.
The Steven Universe eyes.
Yeah. Look at that food go.
I wonder if she has a mouth vortex as well.
All right. So I guess everyone except Sir Everic sticks around, or leaves rather. So we're gonna follow everyone who's leaving. Split up the party again. Keck. She's gonna ask around for an item shop. Is that it?
Yeah, item shop and eventually a blacksmith in town.
Okay, Kaara, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Woohoo!
First roll of the sesh. Let's go.
Where's investigation?
Start us off good. Give us the good numbers.
Oh,
That's a good number.
That's a good number. All right, so you take about
Apparently, I
15
know
minutes.
all item shops in the region.
You take about a good 15 minutes to ask around with various passerbys, and you come back and you were able to ascertain that there are two shops that could be described as general item shops in the town. There is one owned by a half orc near the slum area of town, and there's also one owned by a human man. That one is actually called Bertrand's, like Bertrand's, like apostrophe S, near the inn district where you're actually. It's very close to where you are now. There are other stores in the town, but those two people would call item stores.
Okay. We will go to the one that's closest. I guess Bertrand's.
All right. So you walk for about a good 10 minutes. The morning sun beating down on you. It's a fall day, so it's a little chilly. You guys walk at a brisk pace, and you come to a shop. It seems to be a wooden building. It looks like it's pretty well kept. It's definitely one of the nicer buildings you've seen so far while in Thorndon. And you enter the shop, and a bell rings. Ding, and a man looks up from behind the counter. Hello there. Welcome. What can I do for
Hi.
you? Welcome to Bertrand's.
I assume you are Bertrand's? Or Bertrand?
He nods. I am Bertrand, and as was my father, it's a family business. What can I do for you?
I'm gonna go browse the shelves in the back.
Okay, you go browse shelves.
My name's Kaara. Nice to meet your acquaintance. I am here to look for a couple of items if you have them.
All right. Well, we are a general item store, and I will do my best. What can I get for you? Are you looking for anything in particular?
Potions.
Potions. All right. Let me see what I
Of
have
the
in
healing
stock.
variety if you have.
I'm afraid I don't have too many of those, but let me see what we have. He looks underneath the counter, and as he's doing this, you see that there is a glass display case to the left with an assortment of items in there. None of them really seem too fancy, but they're on display for some reason.
I'll take a
He
look
comes
at
back
those.
up. Oh, okay. You want to do that first?
I'll just take a quick glance of what's in there while he's rummaging around.
Well, you glance over and you see that there are 3 different daggers, a long sword. They all seem fairly average, low quality. But then your eye spots a ruby-colored necklace with a silver chain. And that one seems like, without doing a check, you're not sure quite how much it's worth. But at the very least, it's nicer than everything else in the case. Anyway, so he comes back up from behind the counter and he says, all right, I have 2 healing potions in stock here. Those are going for about 55 gold pieces each if you're interested.
I'll take those. I'll take both of those. Though that necklace just caught my eye. What is that?
Ah, I see you have a keen eye, good patron. This is a special one. He goes behind the counter and he sorry, distracted. He goes behind the display case and he takes a key out of his pocket. It's a large, like almost comically large bronze key. Sticks it in the lock and opens it and takes it out. Says, well, to be honest, I don't quite know what it does. But an adventuring team came in here not too long ago and sold it to me and told me it was a magical item. You see how it shines against the light, and he holds it up, and you notice that despite it being a ruby necklace, it has a faint blue shimmer as the light reflects off of it. I haven't had a chance to get it appraised just yet, so I'm not quite sure how much it's really worth, but if you'd like it, I might be able to part with it for an amicable sum.
How much would that sum be?
Considering it's of the ruby variety, and certainly a magical item of some kind, I don't expect it to be cursed. I've met these adventurers a few times. I don't think they'd try and put one over on me, as it were. How about... He taps his chin for a moment. 600 gold pieces.
I gag in the back.
Well, I am sure it is quite the what is that mysterious word? It escapes me, but long story short, I'll pass on the necklace, but it is interesting.
Oh, all right then. And he places it back in its display case. And just then, as that happens, Lindal kind of nudges you with his elbow and goes, "See, good. That's good right there. Save your money, man."
Thank you for the financial advice, Halfling.
What he says? Hold up. Why you gotta call out my race every time we talk? I don't call you Aarakocra, however the fuck you say your name. All right. Like I don't call you Bird. All right. So just the name is Lindal. All right.
This man has been
Disrespectful
working
ass.
on his lone cosplay.
Apologies for offending you. I'm still getting used to more or less surface life down here. If you wish to call me by your name, I shall do so, Lindal.
All right, that's better. Lindal nods and kind of slinks to the shadows, doing his best impression of a wallflower. Now,
the potions, yes. You wouldn't happen to also have a vial of poison or anything like that, would you?
Fresh out of poison, I'm afraid. Not really that kind of store. And honestly, I'm not too sure if anyone in town has anything like that. But if I meet an alchemist, I'll be sure to let you know if I see you again.
Tis a shame. Alright, how much for the potions?
55 gold each. That'll be 110 total.
110.
Would you like those gift wrapped?
No, they will just be in my satchel.
You could still go for the wrapping to save the glass.
I will go for the wrapping to save the glass.
Bertrand turns and nods at the small masked individual. Alright, so he pulls out
I like to think that I parted some items and whispered between them through the shelves.
Then that's what you did.
Yeah, good.
So he pulls out some thick paper. It looks like it's like a brown paper towel paper almost. Think like that. And wraps it and ties the potions together with some paper in between them as cushioning with a what's it called? With some twine to keep it closed.
Twine.
That's what I said.
Alright, and I shall part with 100 and, what do you say, 10?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Guys over there.
Are there any cool knickknacks on the shelves?
Eric, go ahead and... what do I want you to do? No, I don't want you to do that. I don't know, this is fine, you just look around. So you're glancing around, you don't really see anything that catches your eye. It just seems kind of be, nondescript general items. A blade here, there, some rope over there. It seems like all the interesting stuff is behind the counter, and as you glance behind the counter, you see that in addition to the items that Kaara saw, there is a dagger hung on the wall behind Bertrand.
Yeah, but there are any cool rocks or anything?
Cool rocks? Why don't you ask him?
Hey, Bertrand.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any neat little rocks or stones?
Rocks.
Right.
Are you looking for gems or just things of the granite variety?
No, just like a river stone.
A river stone. You're gonna pay for one of those things?
You're not there?
I'm asking. That's ridiculous.
I hear a weird voice coming out of the portal, and I say, yeah, if it's pretty enough.
Hey, man.
Alright, so he says, all right, let me see, I might have something. He goes over to a back corner of the store. Looks like where there are a lot of boxes and barrels stacked on top of each other, and he starts taking stuff down. And eat my shorts. He starts taking stuff down, and he opens up one of the barrels, and he fishes around a little bit, and he comes back with a handful of different stones. And some of them are smooth, some are rough. One of them looks to be gray with little flecks of green, another one gray with little flecks of blue, and one seems to be very smooth, like a marble, but it's like an oblong shape. The rest seem to just be common pebbles.
How much for the marbly one?
Well, I can't say I've ever sold a rock before. You know what? Do you collect these, or?
Yeah.
A collector. I can appreciate your enthusiasm. All right. How about 10 silver pieces?
Can I try and hustle him down to like 6?
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll. All right. So you ask him, it's like, well, how about 6? And he says, all right. I don't see anything wrong with that. I think that seems fair.
Okay.
So you give him 6 silver pieces,
Mhm.
and he hands you a marbly rock, which you can go ahead and mark down as marbly rock. You gotta like dash Y marbly.
Marble E rock. Sweet. I put it in my pocket and I say thank you.
You hear Lindal clicking his tongue in the corners. Now Bertrand looks around. Will that be all? Can I interest anyone in some provisions, perhaps? Any food? You do look the adventuring sort.
I think. Actually, yeah, I may as well just restock on everything. I think I'm missing like a torch and a couple rations.
Yeah. Do you have any dried fruit? Any like little trail mix?
Now, I should mention, DM, for what it's worth, you guys haven't actually used any of the provisions you started with.
Oh, really?
I've eaten a handful of nuts.
Oh, I imagine like on the
those-
travel that we were doing to the prison, we were using like some of our stuff. At least that's what I marked off.
I thought we were.
I
getting
believe that
provisions.
card was loaded
The cart.
with provisions.
Oh,
Yeah,
alright.
I did mention that a few times. It had like food on it. So I mean, you're welcome to buy more. I just didn't know if you guys were aware of that.
All right, nope, never mind.
All right. Well, with that, Bertrand does a little head nod. Feel free to please keep perusing. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I bid you good day.
Do you know of a blacksmith in the area?
A blacksmith. There are the Earthmakers. It's a dwarven establishment near the slums. You could try them. I don't really know of any others.
If you know of the direction, that would be most kind.
Oh, absolutely. Just head southeast. Once you get past the seedier part of town, you can't miss it. It'll open up into a circular area with a large fountain in the middle. Just be wary of beggars and pickpockets around there. Keep your purse close to you.
I hope they do. They'll be losing an eye. Thank you, and good day. And I walk out.
He kind of looks up at the ceiling for a moment, and you hear him say, "An eye." It's odd. And all right. So, am I to assume everyone follows him out?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Going back to Sir Everic at the bar, or tavern rather. Neela is looking over, nudging him. Finally finishing her massive amount of food. Sir Everic might be wondering where all that food went. And she says, "Aye, where'd your friends go?"
I don't know. They actually walked out without giving me any inclination of where they were going to. So I just sat down at this table with you.
We said we'd go shopping.
No, you didn't.
Well,
Yep,
I
yeah,
told the barkeep, but I assumed he was at least within earshot of hearing that.
Separate rooms, my dude.
He says he didn't hear you, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Clean out your ears.
So Neela folds her arms in front of her. So that's some party you've got there.
Yeah, it wasn't really a party. We didn't really come together. You could almost say we just found ourselves on an adventure together with no real reason to stick together.
Huh. Interesting. Does the guild do things like that often?
The exact function of the guild, the finer details of that are somewhat tenuous, I've found.
Seems like somewhat of a shadowy organization, if I do say so.
Shadowy or...
That's an interesting choice of words. I'm not there.
Yeah, it's... I didn't realize that
Who
the
said
guild
that?
that essentially runs the entire adventuring occupation across this entire world could be shadowy, but now that you've mentioned it so pointedly, you are probably correct.
Well, I just meant that any large organization certainly has its demons. That's why
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't get into
Paladin.
politics too much.
Senses getting hackles, or however you said it.
What?
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 I hear a phantom.
What?
No, I legitimately didn't hear what you said. Okay, anyway,
go
moving on. Now that you mentioned it about having no reason to be together, is that why your dark elf friend just wandered off?
First, he wasn't really our friend. He was more like a...
Work associate.
Co-worker.
He's more like a tag-along type of guy. I think when he randomly disappeared, I think most of us were happy to see him leave. I bet that after he separated from us, he probably went through this town terrorizing orphans and just stealing.
Hey, that's meta. Hey, you don't allow
No,
this?
this is speculation.
He's
Being
making the
genuinely
speculated
terrible.
guess.
That's an awful accurate guess. Don't allow this shit.
Strange how accurate it is. It's like we know you.
Anyway, he was a hooligan, and I think all of us were happy to see. You saw what he
Jeez.
did when he first met the warden, and he grabbed him for no reason and started shaking him and almost got all of us killed. You can't work with a guy like that.
She leans one elbow on the table. I know. I thought he was going to die.
We were all kind of hoping for it, I think.
Oh, Paladin, don't say that. Certainly that's against your vows.
No, my vows are to eliminate evil. And I'm pretty sure he was evil.
Well, I didn't know you had such a nefarious character in your group.
Yeah, I don't think I did when I signed up for this job either, but that's the situation we found ourselves in.
She exhales loudly, just, whew. Well, be that as it may, I do owe your possibly evil friend a great debt. He did help save my life.
What do you mean I saved your life? I carried you from the poison and I carried your little butt onto that cart.
The one of the guards perks up and is like, he said but.
Yeah, and I cured his gonorrhea too.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah, it was.
Sir Everic doing God's work over here.
Hey man.
Would make a killing at a brothel.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, you gave him an idea.
Next campaign.
So he so Neil is like, I think you all helped at least a little. I have a personal code of honor. I always repay my debts, and I'd be remiss if anything were to go awry before we at least made it back to the city.
Oh, I didn't realize you were coming with us back to the city.
Why, of course, I make this run all the time.
Okay then.
Was that not clear?
I mean, yeah, but I kind of figured you would go do something else. But alright, yeah, cool. Happy to have you along. Good thing I saved you.
She jabs you in the side with her elbow. You're so funny, Everic. But I do wonder what became of that dark elf fellow. Do you think we should ask around?
Neela, how could I possibly say no to you? Come on, let's go look around for our dark elf compatriot.
I feel driven by something, almost
It's just like some unnatural force is driving us to find our companion.
I feel like I'm perhaps aboard a train on railroad tracks, barreling towards the location of this man. And I fear that if I don't follow the tracks, boulders might fall upon all of us. So yes, that's a great suggestion.
lead the way.
Let's make sure that
was gonna go on.
let's make sure that rapscallion hasn't gotten himself into too much trouble.
Finn, for the first time in this conversation, speaks up. Says, "That's a very specific fear you have, friend."
The fear of divine retribution is struck every paladin.
The gods, I do understand that. He starts mumbling, poking around in his oatmeal, and says, well, you are a devout man. I do see how that could be an issue. I don't think there will be any falling rocks, at least not while we're not near any rocks. So. All right. So where do you think we should look first? You've known him longer than I have, and even if it's only by a few hours. Where would he go?
Let's see. Well, he wasn't in this inn. He had to spend the night somewhere. Let's find out where the other inns are.
He seemed like kind of a dirty fellow. He might have slept outside.
Ooh, that's true. You know what? He probably belongs in the slums. Maybe we should head over there and.
How'd you know this town had a slum area?
Well, every town has a slum.
I was thinking the same thing.
I mean, you didn't know? I mean, this town could have been a bastion of equality.
Every town has a slum.
That's
Have
true.
you seen
Let's find
Iron Grass?
But we know Valas, so let's find the slummiest
that
area
man
in
makes
this town.
slums wherever he is.
All right, I'm up for it. We'll have our own little adventure across town, eh, Everic? She stands up, kind of wipes her hands on her pants, just kind of dusts off. Says, "All right, let's go." And she takes her sword, which was resting on the chair next to her, and
Okay.
fastens it to her back.
Everic follows along.
All right, so you guys head out. Now we're gonna go back to the other party, other half of the party, other side of the party, whatever. All right, what are you guys up to?
I was looking for that blacksmith in the slums area.
I'm checking out my new rock.
Okay.
Before we move further, I ask Darvin, what's with the interest in the rock?
I think the Mr. Buttons part of me just likes shiny things.
The Mr. Buttons part of you? Question mark.
Oh yeah. So when that portal formed, the one that's part of my mouth, I think me and Mr. Buttons sort of got torn apart and put back together again and again and again.
Who the hell is Mr. Buttons?
Oh, it's my pet cat.
You're not
It
there.
was.
Well,
You're unconscious in a cell.
I feel like he mentioned it before, but I forgot.
I think so too. I'm trying to remember myself.
It's
but
his
yeah.
lost kitty that led him to running through the forest or something.
Ah, okay.
Or something.
Interesting. So you felt like you got merged with your cat somehow?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Interesting.
Does that happen to... Wait, what are you under that mask anyway?
I think I'm an elf.
Huh. And this is while we're walking or whatever. Okay, interesting. I assumed you were human.
You know what they say about assumptions?
Shut up, you're not there.
Right. Okay. So you guys walk along for a good 30 minutes. You see some passerbys milling about. It's about 10 in the morning now. and you come to an area that looks like what you know, the what's his name, the shopkeep.
Blacksmith.
No, the shopkeep had
Bertrand.
described. You see a fountain in the middle. You see a few stores surrounding it, and off near the corner of one of the stores, you see a few poverty-stricken children milling about, as
Don't
well
want
as
Valas near him.
as well as an old woman, and also just people sitting about. There's one guy playing a lute sitting near the fountain. With a hat upturned in front of him. You see 2 silver pieces and several copper in the hat. So you have the sound of lute music wafting through this area. So what are you guys gonna do? You gonna head straight to the blacksmith's area? Earth makers?
Yeah. As we're passing by the loot guy, I'm just gonna throw 2 silver in there. His hat.
Okay. Without breaking breaking the momentum of his song, he just kind of bows at you and keeps playing. Just keeps playing.
Is that how a lute player sounds?
That is exactly how a lute player sounds.
I want to hear more lute players.
You want to hear a lute? No, that was humming. That was just part of his song. All right. So you walk in, and you are immediately greeted by a very enthusiastic attendant.
Hello, welcome. What can I do for you? Welcome to Earthmakers.
I like him.
I slightly back up a little bit. Hi there.
Hello, I said hi.
You're very cheery.
I am. I work in the best blacksmith store of all time. Gita, I love you.
You hear indistinct mumbling from the back of the shop.
Why does she not fire him?
He's a treasure. Don't you dare suggest that.
Nice to meet you as well. I am looking for any type of bladed weapons that you may have.
Well, you're in a blacksmith shop. We have all sorts of bladed weapons. You're so not specific. You want me to pull all of them out?
No, the ones that do slashing damage, like something that
As
sharp
bladed
ones.
weapons tend to
Cutting.
do.
Something like a scimitar of sorts, or something of a curved blade.
All right, let me have a look. Gita, do we have blades? He wants blades, things that do slashing damage. Gita.
All right.
This bird is a lady. Excuse you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't meet many birds.
There's one in the bar in this town. Is there not?
I don't drink. I'm sorry. That's the devil's sauce.
That's not his drug of
Oh my
choice.
god, I love this guy.
Oh god, we need to turn and leave. I don't say that. I don't say that though.
I see it in your eyes. Don't worry.
Yeah, I give Darvin a look like this guy.
This guy. Alright, let me see what they have in stock. Alright, he comes back with a scimitar in one hand. Seems to be of average quality, and also a long sword in the other hand. I found these two. They cut things. You need something else, or is this good?
Do you have a second scimitar?
A second scimitar.
Or just that
Gita,
one?
I think he wants to dual wield. Let's do it,
She-
Gita.
She would like to dual wield.
Oh, I'm sorry, I still don't know birds.
Just went over this a minute ago, but that's fine.
Maybe we should draw like nipples on your breastplate.
Yeah, alright, so
Do
he
that
walks
and you
away.
will lose that hand.
I wasn't gonna do it.
He walks to the back of the shop. You hear some clanging, rustling, and then an older voice say, "Watch it! Watch it!" And you hear something fall to the ground. Sorry,
Sorry, Gita. He comes back holding a second scimitar. Seems to be just an average scimitar. Nothing really interesting about it. And he says, "All right, will this do?"
Yes, those should do. I have 2 short swords here. I would like to sell those, and then whatever is left, I'll purchase.
We're not really taking. I don't know. Hold on. Inventory.
You can use the metal for something
I have to
else.
consult with my manager.
You know, we had a guy come in here and sell us this really crappy armor, and you know what? We tried to melt it down. So many impurities. It's a lot of effort. Hold on. Gita! Gita, he wants to sell short swords. Do we need those? Do we have to? You want to melt it? I don't know, birds!
Face palming at this point. My talent hand is just face palming.
Maybe we should get you a necklace. It says, "I am a lady."
Should I put bows in my hair?
Yeah, you should put bows
Do you
in
have
your
hair?
hair.
In my
Feathers.
feathers. Sorry.
You know what? We
Get
could
it right.
style your feathers into pigtails.
That'd be kind of kick-ass.
Would it?
I think so. Feathered
I don't know the
ponytail.
logistics of how that would work.
I don't know either, but I'm imagining it.
We could just part your mohawk.
I'm imagining the end product, not the how it happens.
Or should I just put bows in my mohawk?
You know what? Yeah.
Right. Well, anyway, he comes back. All right. We'll take him. You know, I'm too nice. That other guy. It's. You know, I think the last customer came in here and make a big purchase. I think he was a little sweet on me. I'm gonna be honest. I was just doing my normal customer service thing, and he just kept asking me questions. He got really close to me. It was a little uncomfortable. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it was really uncomfortable. When I get uncomfortable, I just start talking really loud and talking a lot. And Gita, it's happening again.
Who wouldn't be sweet on you? You're adorable.
I back up a step. It sounds like this guy was a creep. Unfortunately, he's not here, is he?
What? Oh no, he took off afterwards. I don't know where he went. He asked where a general store was. And we pointed him towards the shop just across the way there. Why do you want to know about him? Is he a friend of yours? Oh, I hope I didn't offend.
Nah, he sounds like a freak. I think we should avoid him.
We should avoid strange characters.
That is my policy exactly. That's why I hang out with Gita. She is my heart and soul all the time. From the back here, piss off!
Is he holding his hand over his heart while he says that?
He actually was.
Good.
Okay, well, I will sell my 2 short swords, however much that is. And
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, can I get anyone else anything? We do have other things. We have armor. And, speaking of armor, this guy, he bought all black armor. I was like, wow, all black. He must be stealthy. He was a dark elf too. Now no one can see him.
I was gonna say, he sounds like a sounds like a gothic person. Very dreary. Dressing in all
You know what?
black.
Sounds like an edgelord.
I didn't try and pry. You know, I'm not the prying sort, but I think he may have worked for the prison. They wear black a lot. I think he was one of them. Maybe he was going for an interview to be a guard, don't you think? I think he'd do really well for the night watch.
It does seem like some of their guards are creepy. He would fit right in.
What? I don't know if they're creepy. I've met a few. I have a good friend, Reginald. You know, he's nice. Reginald worked there. He has a bow and arrow.
You don't have to be a bad person to be creepy.
You're right. I should. I'm judgmental. I'm sorry, Bird. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to say. Oh, jeez. Gita, please come out here.
It's fine. Let's just continue
How
with
do
the
they stay in
transaction.
business with this guy?
You talking about he's the main attraction.
I'm sorry. The anxiety. Is there anything else I can get you?
Do you have any whetstones?
Whetstones. We actually do have whetstones. Hold on just one tiddly diddly moment. And he goes back to the room.
I look at
He's
Darvin's. This guy is crazy. Is that the term that would be descriptive of him?
Yes, but I like him.
That's an ableist slur.
Hmm.
Man, we made a good fucking decision making him our DM. Characters. I'll give it to
So-
him.
He comes back. How many whetstones would you like? He's holding like an armful of small
Oh,
whetstones.
Jesus.
I only need one, and let's see. I pick out the smoothest and the roundest one.
He glares at you. Only one, but look how many I'm holding. I got all these for you. You sure you might need backups?
I mean, I only need one. I could always
But you
take
want
more.
more, right? He takes a step closer.
I will take one more.
All right. Haha, you did it again. Oh, did I say that out loud? I'll be right back. Hold on.
Classic upsell.
Hey, I know they're cheap.
And he... You're about to be in person pride. No, I'm kidding.
You about to
There he
learn
comes
today.
back.
Classic sin.
Anything else?
No.
No? Oh, we do have a special going. If you spend over 100 gold,
No.
you'll get a discount off your next item. Give
No.
you a little coupon.
I will continue to browse around, but I would just like to have the scimitars if possible.
All right. He walks over to the counter. All right. So for the scimitars, that'll be a total. Oh, do you want a chain or anything to link them together? I've heard some adventurers do that. It adds a little bit of
No.
flavor,
That
if you
sounds
will.
really cool.
Just by themselves, thank you.
But that way you could tie them to your belt if they fall off in the air.
No, I have
He
scabbards
he
for
points
those.
and nods at at Darvin.
No, that is quite alright.
All right. I mean, I thought you might want to be the envy of the other adventuring groups, but that's
I didn't know
okay.
an Aarakocra could grit their teeth.
Do they have teeth?
I don't know. Sounds like it.
Birds have-
Angry squawking. Squawks and bird.
All right, so that'll be 25 gold pieces each. It's 50 total. Quick arithmetic.
I was gonna say quick
You
maths.
are a bright one. And how much for the swords that I would be selling? Or
Oh,
how much would
darn!
how much would that take off of the total?
I
price?
forgot about those because of how little we need them. Hold on.
Hmm.
Let me see. Well, we do have a surplus, so it's not gonna be a whole heck of a whole lot. I could take off 10 gold pieces.
That would be fine. So
All right.
40.
Usually people try and argue that. Anyway, okay, 40 gold pieces total.
That is fine. Thank you. I
You
hand them the
him,
short swords and I take the 2 curved blades.
All right, he hands him over, and you give him a little baggie of gold. And he's like, "All right." He claps his hands. Anything else, guys? No, nothing.
My two redstones.
Oh, you. Sorry, little fella. You're just so darn quiet. All right, your 2 whetstones. Let me see. Be 2 copper pieces.
Okay. And I hand it over.
You hand him. You just flick him 2 coins, and he's like, "All right, just you take care of those. And remember, we have plenty of whetstones if you ever need any more."
Sure thing, buddy.
All right, he does finger guns at you.
Ba-ba.
Hey. And then Lindal sighs loudly. Can we go?
You don't
Yes.
need anything? You don't need any bolts or anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
So you guys.
That
Listen.
is-
Lindal
yeah.
walks out of the store.
Yeah.
All right, bye. Come back, Gita. We get so many interesting customers. And that's the last thing you hear before the door closes.
Oh, thank God.
Now, as this is happening, gonna go back to Sir Everic and Neela. And Neela is standing with her hands on her hips, kind of like cocked to the side.
That looks like a fountain up there. I think this is the area, the slummy area. Oh, hey, aren't those your party over there? I recognize that bird anywhere.
Bird? Where?
Bird has a name.
I guess we look over. At the
She
mention of
points
bird.
she points over to the left. Right over there. See? Right over, next to the lute player.
Yeah, that does look like them. I suppose we should rope them in. If I have to help find this guy, they do too.
Well, it would make our search easier.
All right, let's.
I'm waving
walk over there.
while they're talking.
All right, so you guys reunite. Neela exchanges pleasantries. Hello, everyone. I see you've had a productive morning doing a little shopping. I see. Those nice curved blades. I prefer something a little bit more direct, but I can respect your choice.
Hey,
Good morning,
guys,
Neela.
we're looking for the elf. Have you guys seen him? Valas? Know where he
You were
is?
really killing those sausages this morning, Neela.
It's one of my favorite foods. Sausages are practically one of the 5 food groups. You got sausage,
Nice.
steak, potatoes, beef,
Hey, now, I
So
can agree
let's-
with that.
more pork.
She seems.
I
To
love
have,
this little lady.
You seem to have quite the affinity with meat.
I don't know what you're implying. I just like protein. And she folds her arms, sticks her, points her head up to the sky. Just, You seem to have offended her.
Did I offend?
I
Question
don't
mark?
think. You sort of made a double entendre about penis.
Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that's what I did.
You know, because birds have cloacas.
It's that voice from the portal again. Dropping nuggets of wisdom.
So, elf, seen him?
Oh, we heard about him from this lovely shopkeep.
Lindal
All right,
in the
I'm gonna
back-
go ask.
Lindal in the back is like, why are we looking for the fucking... Why? Fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
I do have to agree with Lindal.
He was described as a creep that wore black and a dark elf, so it could only have been him.
It's true. I promised Neela I'd help her find it though, so I'm gonna help her find it. I'm gonna go ask the.
He
Ask the
was
shopkeeper.
What
You going
people
back
call-
into the shop?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going back into the shop.
Well, it's his first time in the shop. We were
Alright,
there.
soon
I've
as
never
you
been
finish-
there.
As soon as you open the door,
Yeah.
hello! Oh my god, it's such a busy day!
I'm standing
brought
outside.
friends.
I'm standing
What?
outside.
Wow. What is your name?
I assume I'm with Lindal outside.
Shit, did I give him a name last time, guys?
I don't think
I
you did.
don't recall you.
And I don't think we asked for it either.
Oh, I'm
I would
asking.
love to know his name.
Huh.
I'm
Uh,
inside too, by the way.
My name's Melanie.
Melanie. Wow.
Yes.
Like
What?
post Melanie.
What? Like what? What is...
Nothing.
Like Post Malone.
Yes, that's how it's spelled. Melanie.
All right, buddy. Looking for. Well, he's not really a friend.
An acquaintance.
I promised someone I'd find this guy. He's big elf, kind of broody, ill-tempered, limited sense of how you should interact with other people socially. Does this sound familiar to you?
Oh, the pervert. Yes, I remember. You know what? If he came, if it's who I think you're talking about, he came in here and he was just all over me. Gita, tell him. Old woman stops from the back. He was a little awkward. Yes, I don't know what. just.
Yeah, that's probably the guy. What did he want here?
Oh, he bought some all black armor. He was very specific. It needed to be black. I don't know. Some people's fashion sense. I thought he was one of the guards. It was a little strange.
Oh no, he wasn't a guard. He actually got into a big fight with a warden over at the prison. Definitely not a guard.
And Gita, the old woman, perked up for Owen, comes up. Hey, she's kind of walks over with a cane, and as you look at her cane, you see the top of it is it's like the whole thing's steel. The top bit's in the shape of a hammer. She walks over. Aye, that's right. You said he got in a fight with the warden, did he?
Oh yeah. Picked
I'm
him
drawing
up,
a picture
standing
on the side and I hold it up. Is this what he looks like?
How good of an
Okay.
artist are you?
All right.
Oh.
Hold on. Hold on. I have prepared for this. Go ahead and make a performance check. It's a charisma roll.
Oof.
Oof.
All right.
Well, 10's not terrible.
Stick figures.
You hold up a picture that is only slightly better than a stick figure. Like it's like polygonal. It doesn't really look like any person. And the two of them just raise their eyebrows. Is that what? Wow, that was quick. You drew that very quickly. Wait, is that the picture? I didn't notice
Yeah.
that the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. That's also a nice rock. Good job. These are-
Yay.
Actually,
Picasso.
you know what? That is the one who came in here. You said he
I
got
knew
into
it.
a fight with the warden. He told me the warden gave him a discount.
Well, he's also a known liar. so-
Yeah, guy can't tell the truth.
She cursed.
You don't know I'm freaking liars. You guys are so fucking meta.
We know your
We could
I
be
wasn't
making
doing
it
when
up.
I was in the store either.
We
Nobody's
could be
caught me
making it
lying
up
yet.
to get on their good side.
Nobody has caught me lying yet, for one. And two, I was very agreeable in the store.
You seem
We
to
don't
be a bit
know
of a
how you-
perv.
Anyway. Not
Meta
somebody's
bastard.
voice.
All right, so they look at the. Huh. Wow. And also Gita curses in Dwarvish under her breath. It's the translation being that bastard.
Gasp.
Gasp. Yes, I am actually quite interested in finding this fellow. He owes me a lot of money.
Interesting. Well, we're interested in finding him anyway. So,
Then our goals align. You look like the adventuring sort. How would you like a job?
I like
And-
jobs.
I like jobs as well.
Lindal perks up immediately and strides to the front of the group. I love jobs. How much are you paying?
There's the Lindal.
And she says, all right. I want you to bring him back to my store alive.
Okay.
If you have to rough him up a little, that's fine. Bring him back here alive so I can give him a stern talking to and get what he owes me. I'll
What if
take
the
the
armor
armor
he's
straight off
wearing
his
is
back.
scuffed?
I would be happy to do that for you.
If it's a little scuffed, that's fine. We'll sell it as used. Take off 5 gold, no problem. So let's see. I'll give you How about this? If you can find him and bring him back by tomorrow this time, I'll give you 500 gold pieces.
What if it's not by tomorrow?
For every additional day, I'll take off 100 gold pieces.
How about you allow me to bring him back to you in exchange for half off a suit of plate armor?
That's specific and oddly similar to what he asked, but I don't see how that would be a problem, although I expect your compatriots might be a little miffed.
Well, that's just my contribution. You'll have to pay them. You don't have to pay me. I gotta pay them. But for your payout to me, I don't need gold. I'll just take a discount.
Half off is a bit much. How about 20%?
How about half?
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll.
This is a man of faith. He doesn't go back on his word.
Are you proficient in persuasion,
I am.
Kaara? No, Kaara.
God,
Me?
no.
Me? No, I'm not adding to this. I'm just chiming in.
Okay, so yeah, go ahead and roll. Alright, so she looks at you and thinks for a moment. 30% and not a penny higher.
Agreed, so long as your assistant accompanies me as my squire. You want to get rid of him
No,
anyway, right?
no, don't kill him.
I imagine we're just shaking our heads behind him.
You're outside.
I'm inside.
You are.
Uh,
And you love him.
I do love him.
Melanie is absent-mindedly dusting some wares in the corner, not paying you guys any mind. Gita glances over and glances back. You want that boy to come with you? I don't think he's ever held a sword in his life.
That's fine. The light of joy shines within him, and as a
Please.
paladin devoted to the ancients, that is the central tenet to my oaths. I can think of no better individual to serve as my squire.
Miss G,
God.
please don't let him come. He'll die.
Okay, go ahead and make another persuasion roll.
Please.
Whew.
Well, it's the first one, right?
Yeah.
I honestly can't fathom why you'd want to do this. Ask him. Melanie, would you like to be this man's squire? He
Behind him, I'm shaking my head really hard.
He turns around, beaming. A squire? Oh wow, Gita, that's.
I'm making the cutting motion at my neck. I'm making the cutting motion.
As you do that, he's nodding vigorously.
I am
would
strong.
love.
Oh my gosh.
You always knew the reason I joined the shop was so I could one day be an adventurer. This is a dream come true.
I am face
Oh,
palming
I
in the
would
doorway.
love. I would
Yes.
love to be a squire. This sounds great. I have some leather armor in the back. Oh my goodness, it's fitted. I'll be right back.
What have you done?
Yes.
Oh man, our group
Yes.
of NPCs, fantastic.
I'm getting a piece of paper out and I'm titling it Last Will and Testament and I'm gonna give it to him when he comes out.
No. Quiet, Darvin.
Why are you so certain he's going to die?
It'll be
You're
fine.
not there, Valas.
well, like
No,
any,
I'm asking him. I can't ask him.
You can.
Well, our last adventure didn't go great.
that is, yes, very much. Oh, good point.
Okay. So he, as he, while he's back there, you hear some rustling noises, some clanging. It sounds like he's knocking stuff over. Gita taps her cane on the ground. That boy is a great help to me. Just make sure nothing happens to him. That elf fellow seems like he might get violent.
Oh,
I was not involved in the
protect
store.
him.
What the
Don't
fuck?
worry.
Just try and bring him back in one piece.
I clamp my hand over the portal.
Oh, and also, as an aside, Valis, dark elves are generally looked upon with suspicion because, racism, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
She was clutching her purse the whole time you were in the shop.
Well,
Brutal.
you know
I
what they
was
say,
so
man.
amicable in the store.
Two dark elves walk in a store, go different directions. What's up with that?
They have to be followed the minute they walk into the store.
All right. All right. So yeah, she looks at you, Everic. Just please bring him back in one piece. He's excitable.
I would be happy to do that. If you would like to contribute to his safety, perhaps you could outfit him with some better armor. I won't be contributing, but if you truly care about this young man, maybe.
You should
He's
also
not
include the
sh-
caveat that you want him alive, not just in one piece.
Yeah.
Well, she did say safely before that. So.
That means nothing.
What? Well,
Batman style.
Yeah, the fuck. The boy's not strong enough to wear anything heavier than leather armor. Bit of a limp noodle, that one. But
Maybe you could give him a shield.
What about some light
Extra
mail?
protection.
he has a shield.
Oh, perfect. He's fine then. We're good.
Oh god. He's cannon fodder.
Alright, he comes back,
Nico number
fully
2.
fully equipped with leather armor and a short sword and a kite shield draped across his back. And he says, "All right, let's do it. Let's go find this guy." He has a look of fierce determination, and you can tell the flames of his heart are burning brightly as he beams at you guys.
Fuck yeah, they are.
I just look
I'm
at
I'm just gonna do a check, just pat down on him. I'm checking all his straps. I'm making sure his posture's good.
I'm just looking at Everic like, what have you done? This boy is going to die.
I've gotten a squire, bird.
Yeah, I'm a squire, guys.
Yeah, call him a bird.
Bird.
Yeah.
Continue calling me a bird, and I will put this arrow between your eyes.
He'll do it.
None of that.
She'll
none
do
of that.
it.
Melanie, behave.
That bird. I heard that.
I walk off to the fountain.
You see how ruffled her feathers were? That means she's mad.
I'm aware of the Aarakocra. I've met Yuri. I have no idea why Melanie insists on calling that one bird.
Well,
But be that as it may, just Melanie, behave yourself and come back. I don't have time to hire another shop attendant. Oh, sure thing, Gita. I'll be just fine. You'll see. I'm gonna be the best squire ever, and then eventually I'll join the Adventurers Guild. Oh boy, I can't wait to go on quests. Come on, buddy. Hey, what's your name?
I am Sir Everic von
Wow.
Wonkus the Fourth.
He looks up. You're now realizing the boy is at least a foot shorter than you. Oh man. Mind you, I say boy, but that's only because of his demeanor. He's like 25. Inhuman.
is this character modeled after me? God.
It's
He
a
looks
little
up
too
at
close
you.
to home there.
He grasps your hand. He's like, oh, it is an honor, Sir Bullivonkus. Or it's just great. How many of you? There's 4 of you. Oh man, I bet they're all just as great paladins as you.
Yeah,
Please
they're
teach me.
They're all dead now. They're old. But
Oh,
listen, I'm gonna make you a great paladin, and you, because you're a friend of mine now, you can call me Wonkus. That's what my friends call me.
oh, great, Donkus. This is gonna be great.
Can I call
That's-
you Marcus?
That was close enough. Yeah, we're friends.
Ah,
All right, now Melanie, I'm gonna tell you something very important.
He's looking at you. All right, I can do it. Whatever it is. This is my first quest.
I am a paladin devoted to the god Helm, who is the god of protection, which means that first and foremost you need to protect yourself. So if
yourself.
we ever get into a fight, you don't attack anything, and you just make sure you stay safe. You got it, buddy?
That doesn't sound very exciting, Donkus.
How else will you see exciting things if you don't live to see the next day?
A
Oh,
valid
that's
point,
right.
Darvin.
That's right. Okay, little small masked man. You're right. Okay, I'll do it. This will be my first test to be an adventurer. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Glad we got that sorted.
Neela leans over and kind of beckons you down to eye level at Everic. At you.
Yes, I squat. I guess.
Slop squat.
Slab squat.
She covers her mouth with her hand and obviously whispering to you, Everic, are you sure this is a good idea? The boy seems a bit green.
No, he's not any greener than those than the guards we left back at the inn.
She laughs. Well, affront to my men aside, things did not go well last time. I trust you. I trust your judgment.
I wouldn't.
That's right. We're gonna make him strong. You
Poor
watch.
decision.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Do I have any make a man out of you spells?
We can montage.
Actually, paladins do have a spell called ceremony, and one of the things it can do is be a coming of age ceremony.
Oh my god.
But I'll save that later. I'll save that for later till he earns it.
God.
Oh, Jesus.
I have to look this up now.
25-year-old
I'll
man
post
coming
it.
of age.
Hey,
So what information do we have on Dark Elf's
Why don't we just
location?
ask Melanie?
oh yeah,
What's that? You're looking for your friend?
He's
Yeah,
not a
where'd he go?
friend.
I don't know where he went, guys. I last I saw was he took a bunch of really dark armor and he left the store. You know what? He does slams a fist into an open palm. I know. I told him to go
So
to
anime.
the item store across the way there. Maybe we should check there.
Good idea, Melanie.
I head over.
Excellent job, my squire.
He's beaming at you. Wait, hold on. No, I have a picture for this, just so you can imagine. Oh,
God.
Better be Morty.
no, it's better. Of course, it's on Pinterest. Anyway.
Yeah.
D&D. Here we go. There you go.
It's fucking Steven.
Nothing can happen to this boy.
At least Steven has potential. This is just gonna be a fucking train wreck.
Don't you dare talk about
Don't
him
be
like that.
mean to my squire, bird.
I'm not
bird.
there. I'm already walking at the store.
All right, let's go to the.
Yeah,
Are we all in agreement that we go to the general store?
Mm-hmm.
Lindal
Bird,
nods.
are you in agreement?
I'm already there. I'm walking already there.
After the bird.
Chase that bird! Alright, so you guys head over to the general store. The sign just says general store. And Kaara's the first one in. And Kaara, you see a fairly tall half orc man. He's super burly, you know, he has his bottom teeth jutting out of his mouth. But he has slick back hair. It's like I think like a wolf haircut. You know what I mean? Wolf on his noggin. Yeah. And he says, "Greetings. What can I get for you?"
Good morning, good sir.
Some information.
We are looking for
This man, and I hold up the paper.
a work associate of ours, a Drow, if you have seen in the past, I don't know, day or so.
Associate is overstating it.
Ah, you masked one.
Mm.
That's some great art you have there.
Thank you.
I don't think I could ever draw anything so sophisticated. And I feel it captures this particular person, if it's who I think you're talking about, perfectly. There was a dark elf that came in here just last night. And strange fellow, he was a dark elf wearing all black armor, and he wanted a black cloak. Now,
Oh, that
That
sounds
sounds
like
right.
our man.
I'm not one to judge someone's sense of fashion. You know,
can judge him.
my
We don't
father was a great warrior, so I assumed that this was for tactical purposes. Perhaps he needed to assassinate someone or skulk about in the shadows, as dark elves are wont to do.
I don't know if he's that bright to think of that.
Yeah,
far ahead.
nah, he was just kind of edgy.
Edgy, like a blade. I get it. Truly, you're all warriors.
Yes. Exactly.
So,
I'm
did you
pleased you
happen
got
to
my
know where
joke.
he went?
Where he went? Where would a
After-
dark elf go? Well, I'm not one to stereotype, as you can imagine. I faced my own amount of injustices, being this particular shade of green. But I would imagine you might check the seedier parts of town. We were near closing time, so perhaps he was looking for a place to stay. I do know of a particular inn near the he does air quotes when he says inn near the slums. I believe it's the he pulls out his collar, the Dusty Wench.
What was that name again?
Come on, the Dusty Wench. It's a place where one might get lady favors.
What kind
Huh.
of lady favors are dusty?
Well, you know,
I-
sometimes rooms need to be swept.
Well,
oh, so they're maids.
Well, I for certain have never been to the establishment, so I wouldn't know. That's only what I've heard. He seems visibly
Inside check.
distressed. Okay, take a roll. Do it.
Whoa.
What?
Oh.
All right. So you look carefully, your bird eyes narrow into slits.
I am
as you,
watching
as
every
you-
twitch of his mouth.
practically, like imagine Assassin's Creed Eagle Vision. You look over him and you notice every micro movement of his body. You see sweat has started to bead on his brow, and as he pulls his collar, he looks visibly perturbed. His green skin, his cheeks are starting to turn rosy red, and as you look at his neck and the sweat dripping down it, you see several hickeys on his neck.
Oh.
And looking around the store and his general style, you can see that the store, while fairly successful, he doesn't seem to be wearing clothes befitting of someone running a successful store. So you might imagine he spends all his money on something else. That being said, you think he's lying. He's full of shit. He goes there all the time.
I assume so. I'm not gonna say anything about it. I'm just judging him.
All right. Well, his deep orc voice cracks. Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes, this the establishment with the maids. Where is it?
Yes, the cleaning establishment. That's what it is. I didn't
Yes.
say it was anything else. I think it's you go straight down. You know what? I've only been there like I mean I haven't been there. I think it's to the west. He starts stroking invisible beard hairs. He's clean shaven. It's to the west. Go through the slums.
Is the store dusty at all? Is it well kept?
Oh, it's very clean. You know, as many.
No. I'm not sorry. I'm not asking him as using my keen observational skills.
Oh, is his
Talking,
store?
yeah, his
Is his store
storefront is it?
clean? Yeah.
It's fairly clean.
Yeah, it's not dusty.
Not dusty. If a normal person going in here would not describe it as dusty.
Okay. Fine.
Oh, okay.
So he gave us directions, right?
He told you it was to the west. He continues on. It's you can't miss it. It's a large building. Does anyone have any water?
I mean, there's plenty of it on your forehead right now.
Well, as I was saying, since you're not buying anything, you would do well to leave my establishment, the place you seek, and hopefully your edgy friend. Down there to the west. Go through the slums, take a left, another right, and then a left. You can't miss it. I mean, that's what I've heard.
Okay, onward.
Thank you, sir. Give him a glance. Walk out.
Right. Buy something next time. Alright, so you guys head out. It's like 10:30 in the morning now. You guys just gonna head straight there? Anything else?
Yeah, well, I think we should head straight there.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna nibble on a ration since we didn't get breakfast before we left.
All right. So now your large party of 7, including Neela and Melanie, walks through the slums. Melanie says loudly as you pass, like several street urchins. Oh, by the way, these guys steal. Did I do good, Donkus?
You did great.
You did great, Melanie. You gotta alert us to the urchins who might steal. That's excellent vigilance.
Wow, thanks.
At the
And
mention
that's
of
important.
At the mention of that, I'm just going to fly to the rooftops.
Do you squawk when you do it?
I make grabby hands and I say, "Take me with you."
Did it. Hey, by the way, as an aside, unrelated, my brother also played in Aarakocra, and this dude squawked at the end of every sentence.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So your brother's
trying to
dedicated.
not to do that.
Dude, he was
We all appreciate that, Lex.
he was so method. I was like, dude, this is the first time playing. He is not afraid. Anyway,
I am trying to control myself.
Yes. Do we arrive unmolested?
Oh, you started saying, okay. Yep. So you fly to the roof and you just take a look around. You kind of perch on the edge, typical bird fashion. And as you
as you walk through, Darvin, a small half elf boy runs by you, and you feel you feel a nudge, and he takes off down an alleyway.
I want to check my little picky pockets.
Okay, you check your pockets, and you are missing 50 gold pieces.
Whatever.
Wow.
All right, straight balling over here.
How far?
I
is
just,
this- how
you know
far
what?
is this-
I take my coin pouch and I put it in the portal.
In your
Can you
mouth?
take things
Put it in
out
your
of the
mouth?
portal?
I can spit it back out.
Okay, so you put. Okay,
Huh.
That sounds game breaking.
it's just in your mouth. All right.
He put essentially he just
At
put
least
his
until I
coin
get
purse
inside.
into his
So-
mouth.
so-
Okay.
Darvin, how much gold do you have, Darvin? How much money?
A lot.
And this is all on your person.
Apparently.
How much is a lot, Darvin?
Well, like 500 gold.
That's not gonna fit in your mouth, Darvin.
The little.
What if I put it
halfling-
piece by piece?
What if you do what?
You gonna eat it?
Do you want to?
He's trying to
Trying
store
to-
it in his mouth like a chipmunk.
Dude,
In the meantime, how
Constitution
how far is this halfling from us?
Halfling?
Or the
Half elf.
half
Baby
elf.
half elf.
Was it half elf?
Yes.
It's been a good 30 seconds.
It was a baby half elf.
Never
He
mind.
was sprinting.
Never mind.
All right.
He doesn't care.
yeah, fuck
Okay.
it. Who gives a shit? Just minus 50 gold, whatever.
Yeah, make sure you mark that down.
I did.
All right. So, aside from that, as you guys get near there, Neela says, "You know, Darvin, I think that boy may have stolen something from you."
Yeah, if he got it, he deserves it.
You know, I'd be upset. You didn't even get a roll or
Oh,
nothing.
dude, you would have murdered the orphan. You would be upset, yeah.
Back alley murder.
I have snacks. I don't care.
All right. Well,
Maybe he should have took a snack.
Darvin is a simple man.
I wonder what.
You know, Darvin, I think I can appreciate your outlook on life. Very, very carefree.
Oh, thanks.
And she claps you on the back.
Oh,
Maybe, you know what? I think I like you.
I like you too.
Don't get too familiar now.
Okay.
Alright. While
All
they're
right.
having this discussion, I tap Melanie on the shoulder and I say, listen, it's important in life to make sure that nobody takes advantage of you. If someone steals from you, you have to confront them. You got it, buddy?
Wow, she takes out a notepad produced from you know not where.
Oh my
That's
god,
good,
we have a
that's
Genos
good.
on the team.
Good stuff, Donkus. I wish one day I could be as great an adventurer as you. I bet you've slain a lot of monsters.
Yeah, one day, buddy, you'll get there. Don't worry.
I'm gonna try my best. And then he turns to Darvin. Did you hear that? You have to always confront people, Darvin. That was a bad. Donkus and I are not pleased. He looks at you, seeking approval. Everic, nodding. Right.
I'm just gonna reach into my pouch and eat some cashews.
You have an awful lot of.
Melanie, not everybody appreciates our rigorous lifestyle of only accepting righteousness.
Responding to you, DM? Yeah, I do.
Well, I guess that means they just won't be great adventurers like us, isn't that right?
I
That
guess
is
so.
exactly right, Melanie.
Crunch. Crunch.
I'm just
All right.
listening to this stupid conversation. Can I just roll
Are
an
you-
investigation check to see if there's a sign for the Dusty Wench?
You guys are standing outside the Dusty Ones right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm-
Never mind.
Into the into the
Investigation check 1. Can't
into
find
the
it.
building.
All right. So, you guys head in, and you see a few scantily clad women walking around. They look like waitresses.
Can
Well,
I?
Hold on. I say scantily clad, but they're essentially wearing really short skirts with like bikini bottoms underneath, carrying trays. Aside from one older gentleman in the corner, the place is empty.
I mean, it's the morning. I assume so.
Yeah. If I look around, can I ascertain who might be in charge or like a manager?
All right, no check needed. You do see that. You see all the what you think are waitresses walking around. Seem to all be about the same rank. Then you notice a larger woman behind the bar. And just off of logic of size, you think she might be a cut above the rest.
All right. So I beckon Melanie with me, and I step up to the bar.
We're closed, honey. All right.
She called you honey.
Are you the proprietor of this establishment?
She takes out a fan, which again produced from who knows where. You think it may have come between
know
her
where.
enormous breasts.
Bosom.
And so it pulls out a fan and starts waving at herself. Why, yes, I am.
Excellent. So we spoke to a shop owner across town, half orc. Can't imagine there are too many who own shops. He mentioned that this is an establishment that provides maids and cleaning services, and said that one of my companions might have come here to spend time.
She chuckles like heartily. Think like Ursula. Cleaning services. Girls, did you hear that? Well, we certainly clean a few clocks.
Excellent. Well, first of all, to show my appreciation to this man for directing us in the right way, I would like to purchase an hour of your maid service and have one of your maids go to the store and clean it for him.
Oh, a generous one, aren't we? Well, our door-to-door cleaning services, she laughs again, are a little pricey.
I mean,
I'm starting to
Alright.
think there's some innuendo
that
here.
was very that was a good intro, but
Okay, sorry, I thought you were gonna ask how much it was.
I figured you were just gonna tell me.
Alright, let's see, for an hour's worth of time, we are a high-class establishment. How about 10 gold pieces?
How about 5?
Persuasion roll!
Quick on the draw with that.
Wait, oh, what the shit is that? Is that a persuasion roll?
Yeah, I have a +6, +4 from charisma, +2 from proficiency, and I rolled a 19.
Well, wait, why'd it roll that way, though?
Because I had a macro to roll 1d20 +6 instead of just clicking persuasion.
Okay, cool. Alright, yeah. Alright, you know what? You're cute, so innocent. Okay, 5 gold pieces.
Innocent.
Perfect. I hand them over. I turn to Melanie. I say, "See, it's important to always reward those who help you."
Wow, Donkus, you're even nice to whores.
Wow.
Melanie, watch your mouth. They're
Language.
maids.
One of the girls from the back glares at you guys and won't mind the counter. Whores? That's a dirty term.
I expect to hear
We-
one of them say, "I haven't been a maid in years."
Melanie, apologize to these fine maids.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just usually the women I meet who do favors for money or whores. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for suggesting that because of your appearance and general demeanor and seedy establishment and lack of clothes and your stereotypical burlesque.
I just put a hand on his shoulder and just say, "Just stop while you're ahead."
Yeah, I'm just pat him on the head.
The one behind the counter glare. Right. Well, it's okay. I like them when they still have their chairs. Is there anything else? You said you were looking for someone?
Yes. Angry, half dark elf. Wears a lot of
She
black.
just suggest she likes to pluck virgins.
Probably
Ugh.
tried to bully people in here.
Insight check that.
Do you
No,
want
I'm
an
good.
insight check
No,
that?
I don't want insight into that.
If you
Alright,
if you give us this information, we'll let you pluck the cherry from our mask.
Will that be a part? Is that a part of your ceremony?
It could be.
Did you say that or no?
It's time to leave, Melanie. Come on, buddy. Let's go get you an ice cream.
No.
Ice cream. All right. Whoop, shit! I dropped Spider-Man. Anyway,
How dare you?
I don't think I met any bullying sort. I mean, we occasionally get people in here who try to get a little rough with my girls, but we shut that down pretty quickly.
I would hope so.
It was a dark elf
People
that
who are
came-
cruel to the help, that's not right.
It was a dark
hell.
elf wearing black. I assume he came here last night for staying as an inn of sorts.
He might have been a little grouchy, a little short with people.
Now, normally, sweetie, I wouldn't divulge client information given our discreet cleaning services, but
Right.
this guy, she leans in close, you can smell way too much perfume on her, Darvin, talking to you. Well, this one didn't want to purchase any of our services. He just wanted a room. You can
Yeah,
go
that
to
sounds
any
about
place
right.
in town for a room. Are you all right, sweetie? Here,
Yeah, I'm great.
Come to mama. She leans over the counter and tries to hug you. Her like enormous breast pressed against your mask. There. This one's sick. Would you like a room? What the fuck is that noise? Anyway,
So the room that our friend was in.
Yes.
Oh,
Can we
right.
visit him?
that one. I think he's still here. Yes. All right, just go up to the second floor. Last one on the left. Here, I'll go with you. I have the key.
Thanks. Make sure to keep Darvin nice and close to you. I think you like it.
Oh, he's such a cutie. All right, so you guys head upstairs.
I wonder how she can discern cuteness through that mask.
She means his entire
His
ensemble.
demeanor, I know.
you
I got it. I'm just...
Yeah, his je ne sais quoi.
Mm.
Alright, so you go up, she unlocks the door. And after the door is unlocked and slightly ajar, she knocks. We're coming in! Don't do anything too crazy. She turns back before opening. You know, sometimes we get some of the lonely type in here. I thought this might be that when they come up here and just like to be alone. I don't know what it is. They can do that at home, and you know.
I'm not sure he's the voyeur type.
We've had no, it's not that. You know, they'll come in and they'll just. We have to clean a lot of sheets, and they're alone the whole
Oh.
time. It's
Maybe they don't want to clean their own sheets.
It's
He's-
disgusting.
Our friend may have been scared of women. That could have contributed to it.
Ah.
Did you offer him men?
We did. We had Versailles talk to him. You know, Versailles
Did
usually
he
gets.
seem more or less interested?
It's hard to tell, but he did seem very courteous to Versailles.
Interesting.
How sweet.
Maybe we can lure him out with a supple gentleman.
A treaty of sorts, if you will.
You've been waiting for that one,
You
haven't
guys are the
you?
fucking worst.
You can't hear us. You don't know what we're saying.
You don't know what
You're drugged in a closet somewhere.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay, I assume we walk in.
Don't assume. No. All right. So with that, she opens the door. And you guys walk in. The room is dark. The poor thing must be asleep. She goes and lights a lantern, revealing the rest of the room. And there is a.
Can we not just open the... Is there no windows in this room?
Why would
there's
you
a
want
window,
windows
but-
in this establishment?
There is a window, but it's facing a brick wall.
Okay.
Um,
I was wondering if there's like sunshine or anything like that.
there's not. It's
Quick
that
on his-
kind of. It's that kind of
quick on his feet.
establishment.
Okay.
People prefer their privacy. Anyway, she shines a light over the bed, and before the light gets there, it's like, brace yourselves, you might see something you'll regret. And it's just a
I'm covering my eye holes.
I
It's
put
just a lump,
hand over.
a lump underneath some blankets. No, it looks like he's still asleep. You're free to
Can we
try and
poke
wake
him?
him up.
roll to poke. No, I'm kidding. All right. Darvin, you walk over and start poking the lump. And it's strangely soft to the touch.
I just yanked the sheets off. I'm
I
done
didn't
with
think he
this.
was this out of shape.
I'm done with this. Alright, and it's just 3 pillows lined up.
I'm surprised they took the time to leave a pillow.
Someone turned him into pillows.
Quite a
I round on the proprietor of the establishment. You turned our friend into pillows?
Oh, jeez, Melanie, this is Melanie talking. Oh, jeez, I didn't know that kind of magic existed. Donkus, you're so wise. Hey, whore, why'd you turn this man into pillows?
Language.
Says, mind your tongue, boy, and I am no sorcerer. I didn't turn anyone into pillows. He must have left for some reason or another. I don't know.
Why would he hide his body with pillows if he
God.
left? He is
I-
not
I-
the sort to think of courtesies.
Yeah, you
That-
definitely turned him into pillows.
Well, you should take those back.
Let me roll an insight check.
You know
to
what?
see if
Yeah,
you
we're
turned him
taking
into
these pillows and we're breaking the curse. Bye.
Yeah, no, I totally agreed, but I want to roll an insight check first.
Okay, go ahead and roll insight.
Where'd my character sheet go?
I deleted it.
You deleted it?
I said deleted, thank you very much.
It's the only way you can keep power over you.
Why did you do that? Oh, there
No,
it
I
is.
just
It's
said.
back. It's back.
Did you actually believe me? Like, is my sarcasm bad?
Shut up.
Alright,
Maybe it's too good.
she is giving no... She's not giving off any inclination that she knows any spells whatsoever, and the idea that she turned him into pillows seems fairly preposterous by any
Friends?
stretch of the imagination.
She is a gifted liar. Gather these pillows. We have to find a way to break the curse. Valas is truly despicable. We can't leave him as a pile of pillows.
No one deserves this.
No one deserves that. They're not even black pillows. If he
Especially
was
not
gonna
in
be
a
pillows,
brothel.
he would want to at least be black ones.
We have to find him the proper freaking pillowcases.
While these guys are entertaining this idea, can I do an investigation check around the room?
I'm patting the pillows, trying to find which one is his head.
and Melanie runs over to help. Oh my God! Which one are you touching? You don't want to touch anything weird. What happens if we take the cover off the pillows? Is that his skin?
It's probably more like his armor.
Let's try it.
Lindal is just shaking his head. It's like,
If you know what, pull the case off of yours, and if the pillow screams, we'll know.
I just look at.
Good idea. Do it, Melanie.
While that's going on,
I just
Lindal
look.
is
I
just
just
shaking
look
his head,
at.
and Lindal is like, you know what? Fuck them. They probably turned him into pillows. You know, if you guys haven't sussed this out yet, as clever as you are, I don't really care. You know, fuck them. This is you guys' thing. I'm just tagging along. Because we're getting paid, alright? Can we give the pillows to the lady and say he was turned into pillows?
Let's try.
I
No,
actually
she said
try.
she had to be. She said he had to.
You
be
know what? She wanted the armor back. Damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can take the cases off and
If
turn
she
it
didn't
back
say
in armor.
alive and well, then yeah, we'd give her the pillow.
Doesn't Lindal have like a super high passive perception?
He does, but... Okay, I mean, if you want, Lindal can assist
Well, you know what? Hang on. If the blanket over the pillows fooled us, maybe we can just give her the pillows with a blanket over them and say
Nah, I can't.
he's in there.
That's being deceptive. I
Okay,
can't.
while you guys are
I'm a
talking...
paladin.
I rolled a
Neela-
15 for an
Neela-
investigation on the room.
Okay, first of all, roll again because Lindal's assisting, and second of all,
For advantage.
yeah, and Neela is... Neela says,
Oh shit!
I'll take the 15.
friend, I
Oh.
don't believe pillow magic exists.
Neela, respectfully, you are but a soldier, whereas I, as a paladin, am well versed in magic.
Ugh.
We need to take these pillows to the nearest temple.
I whispered to Neela, I know they're not, but they're down feather. And I want them.
What?
Neela raises a finger and
and then lowers it. Just goes silent.
Yo, what is your character, Harry? Shit.
Darvin and I both think that he's been cursed into pillows, which gives me the confidence to bring these pillows to get the curse broken.
God. All right.
Yo, Sid.
But if the rest of you want to examine the room,
Did you plan this shit?
I'm already examining the room while these guys are just prattling on about pillows.
yeah, I'm willing to see the what exactly cursed him into pillows.
Well, and kind of getting what you're saying, Darvin. Neela says, she winks at you. I'll play along. They do look comfortable. This is rare for my moral compass, but this seems like a good time. Yes, our friend has been turned into pillows. This is the only explanation. Neela is not a good actor.
I am with a group of idiots.
And all right, so for your investigation, Kaara,
15 was my highest roll.
I'm looking at it.
Okay.
You start looking around the room, and you see that the bed has several scuff marks, as if it's been dragged across the floor, like shaking, but only in small areas. Also, you look and you see that the window is ajar. That's it.
How can it be a window then?
Shut up. The window's open, okay? And also as you start looking around, you feel a clink against one of your feet, and you look down, and underneath the bed is an empty bottle. It seems to be a small amount of blue liquid left in it.
I'm gonna pick it up and sniff it.
That must be the pillow potion.
Okay. I want you to
spotted, Darvin.
make a. What did you do? Intelligence check.
Oh, that's gonna go well. You said intelligence. Oh, it's straight intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence. Int.
Oh, I thought it was a 1.
I thought so too. So it's not much better, but
But it's not a 1. You don't punch yourself in the face.
You smell it, and it smells vaguely medicinal. You can't tell anything else about it.
Did our friends carry medicines with him? Do you guys remember if he had anything on his person like that?
He did not seem the type to prepare.
Yeah, I don't
True.
I don't think. Carried medicine.
What is that? It says
There's still a little bit of blue liquid in it.
Do you have any
Do you
draughts that you sell at this establishment?
Yeah.
No, nothing like that. Your friend looks like he was a drug addict, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what? I'd buy that. No, seriously, I'll buy it.
We don't sell drugs here.
No.
Unless alcohol is your poison. We have plenty of that. And by the way, we are closed, so you have to come back at night.
If somebody drinks it, I'll heal them if it's bad.
I handed it to Darvin.
Okay.
Okay. Darvin, you feel just a little drowsy, immediately.
I'm sleepy.
Oh no, it's starting. He's beginning to turn into a pillow.
I'm gonna cuddle up with the pillow because I'm feeling sleepy.
I quickly grab him and.
Okay, immediately Melanie jumps on. I've got him! I'll save you! But wrap him in blankets. The pillow's like that. We have to save him.
No, stop! That's gonna quicken the transformation.
Oh God.
Oh no! I messed up, Donkus. Oh God, he feels so soft. It's happening already. Nothing's happening.
I feel sleepy.
I quickly grab him and I use my lay on hands to heal him. He's cured of poison or disease.
All right, Darvin, you're cured.
Does that do anything against drowsiness?
Yeah.
Is that a disease?
Poison.
It's an infliction.
Drowsiness is not a poison.
If the poison,
If it is
the
inflicted.
fluid he ingested was a poison, that led him to be drowsy.
I am telling you guys it worked. Stop.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck off, half-elf. You're not even here.
You're just mad you couldn't lay hands on yourself.
You're probably on a torture rack.
Breaking all the fucking rules over here.
Anguished screams.
You're just hanging out in an Iron Maiden right now.
I'm gonna take the vial back from Darvin. I assume
Okay,
this
I just
is...
all right. Hold on. I just want to make it clear, Reivhyn. All that means is that the potion and this might be a little meta, but was clearly medicinal in nature. It was magical. It probably wouldn't have worked. Get it? Like, because you know how fucking poison works. You know, like medicine.
I guess. I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It cures
The
foreign
man cured a
objects. in
hangover
bloodstream.
last night. Come on.
Let's...
He cured the clap.
He cured gonorrhea.
Those are diseases, but whatever. Okay. Okay.
It was just... it was a bottle of fucking
It's poison.
NyQuil.
It's poison. Yeah, it was NyQuil.
Or
Strength.
Z-Quil or
Pure
Z-Quil or whatever
NyQuil.
the hell it was.
And he laid hands on me and gave me Dayquil.
Wow.
Has
It works that way.
has Kaara relayed the results?
Yeah,
of her-
I since I just saw Darvin kind of get sleepy, I assume this is some sort of sleeping potion.
Neela says, "What could that mean?"
He has a hard time sleeping at night, I guess.
You're not
Go
here.
ahead. Go ahead. That's what you want to say.
I was gonna.
I can't imagine it was easy for him to sleep with himself like that.
I was gonna suggest that maybe he has trouble sleeping, but I also knows that there's scuff marks around the bed, as
Maybe he had
well
nightmares.
as well as
when
the
potion. When the potion transforms someone into pillows, it must be painful.
so he was writhing in pain.
He was writhing in pain. He was a pretty big guy.
Yeah, and knowing him, he probably went to sleep in his plate armor, so that was a lot of weight.
Maybe we should learn more about this potion and take these pillows somewhere that can have the curse broken or fixed.
Well, we still have a couple drops. We could probably have it analyzed.
I would like to open the window completely. Is it like an alleyway back there?
All right, Kaara, you go over to the window, you open it completely and poke your head out, and it is an alleyway. Mind you, I said it was facing a brick wall, so like it just goes straight down, think like a narrow alleyway. And near the bottom, you see a torn black cloak.
Huh.
Can I fit down? How wide is the alleyway? At least.
I mean,
enough
you
of
can
it.
you can fit. You won't be able to like extend your wings, but you can
Yeah.
get down there.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump down there and look at the cloak.
Neela says, "Oh wow, bird likes to party." Hopped out a window. All right,
The
How
orc
far is the
shop-
drop?
Did the orc shopkeep tell us that he bought a black cloak?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
it's
how
like
far is it?
it's like 15 feet. No, that's not. That's too short. 20 feet.
So-
It's like 2 stories.
So then does he?
Acrobatics check.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. that's pretty fair. Especially since you can't extend your wings to like glide. You
That
know?
is true.
And you tuck into a perfect roll.
Assassin's Creed style.
Are completely unscathed. All right, now you pick up the cloak. Go ahead and make an investigation check, Boyd. Damn, on fire with these rolls today, man.
Wait until we get to combat straight ones.
So it's a plain black cloak. It smells.
Does it smell pedantic?
I assume that's what he's yelling from up there.
Yes.
Yes.
So he says, "It doesn't smell pedantic." It smells a little musty. Like someone tried to sleep in it, and like under covers, and it was torn like violently. Like there's like a string hanging from it. So you can only tell it's a cloak because the part that was torn has the hood attached to it.
I yell up to the rest of the group. There's a piece of our friend's clothing down here.
Maybe we should go down there and investigate.
Yeah, if you can assist me in this.
So, before we go down there, though, I grab the bed sheets and I wrap the pillows in them, like creating a knapsack.
Still.
Darvin, if you would be so kind, would you write Valas's name on this?
Sure.
I'm assuming you have a pen because you drew and I
I do. I have some charcoals.
The large woman, the courtesan, as it were, speaks up. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey,
Honey
don't think
buns?
we forgot that you turned our friend into pillows, okay? This is the least you can do.
We own those pillows. I don't know what this
This
is.
is our friend.
See,
You
I
don't
would
own
offer to pay you, but I'm not going to pay for a person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of operation you're running here. But to say that you own our half-elf friend, that smells a little bit like slavery. And I don't think any of us are okay with that. So you better just back off right now.
Persuasion roll.
Persuasion
Who,
and
both of us?
intimidation.
No, sorry. I'm sorry. Deception roll.
Why is it a deception?
Because you
I
have to
legitimately believe that's Valas.
she doesn't believe that you actually think that this man has been turned into a pillow.
But I believe it.
Hang on,
So
wait.
I'm
What's
I
what's
shouldn't
your
have to
deception?
try to-
Are you proficient in deception?
No, so it's mine. It would be 14 instead of 16. But I'm not trying to deceive her. I legitimately believe that. So it should be persuasion.
Persuasion roll on the DM.
I'll allow it. All right.
There, persuasion roll in the DM. 24.
Oh,
He allowed it.
Uh,
He did.
all right, fine. So 16, huh?
No, it's 14.
No, 16.
No, it's 16. It was 14 because of the other thing.
Oh.
I'm proficient in persuasion, but not deception.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so the courtesan, it's just at a loss for words. You know what? This isn't worth the trouble. We have more pillows. Take them.
Thanks. I turn back to Darvin.
I help and I pick up what little bit of sheet is on the floor and follow him out.
Okay, so now, hang on. We have a sack of pillows labeled Valas. I hand the sack to Melanie, and it is your responsibility to carry our friend around. Don't lose him.
He's a pack.
Oh boy! I'll guard him with my life.
He's a pack.
You know what?
Hey guy, welcome back. I know you liked me a lot. Just don't get too frisky, pillow.
Okay, perfect. Now we're ready to rejoin Kaara.
You know, we could tie these pillows to his front and back to keep him safe.
Oh my god.
I have rope.
Oh,
With
you
the-
could. Valas was a protector.
Hey, DM.
He would describe himself as a sentinel.
plus,
He could totally
plus, plus how much AC to his AC?
plus
Uh,
0.1.
No bonus to AC, but it might make him feel better.
Yeah.
You
All
know
right.
what? That's important.
Darvin, you've convinced me.
Okay, we're gonna tie some pillows around you, buddy.
We're gonna tie Valas around you for protection.
Oh, absolutely. That's probably the best way for me to protect him. No problem, Donkus.
We should get him a helmet.
We could always ball up that other
Well,
pillow
we
and
could
tie it
have
to his head.
one pillow in the front, one pillow in the back, one pillow is like a headgear type
Well,
thing. Because it's 3 pillows.
yeah, okay.
Lone is gonna come back and be like, what the fuck is the matter?
Oh my god. Are you streaming this?
Yes, I am.
Oh god.
Alright, so you guys put pillows on Melanie. I'll protect him with my life. Valis, you're near and dear to my heart.
Okay, perfect. Let's
Alright.
rejoin Kaara.
So as you guys are heading down, you make your way around to the back to the alleyway. It smells like garbage. It smells like garbage back there. What are you guys doing?
With that 18, is there anything else besides the torn cloak that I saw? Or should I roll another investigation
It's
check?
gonna have to be another investigation check because you were specifically investigating the cloak before.
Okay.
You can do a general check for the alleyway though. What the shit, man? Alright,
I know the town.
Alright, so you look around and you see that, and this is pretty important. You look closely, and you see that there appears to be
dried blood splattered on the wall. It's a small amount. It's a very small amount. Think like a thimble full of blood splattered against the side of this building near the ground, close to where you found the cloak. And also there appear to be what almost look like wooden wheel tracks. Think like, you know, like in mud, like 2 sets of wheel tracks. I want to make sure I'm describing that correctly. Think like it looks like someone was dragged out the alleyway. That's what it looks like.
Okay, I'll motion to the rest of the group of what I've found. CSI Kaara over here.
That drawing's amazing.
So good.
I don't know how to reconcile that with the fact that Valis is pillows.
Well,
Friends, I'm not sure this is related, but if you feel the need to investigate, I'll accompany you.
Aside from the pillow theory that you guys have, I think our friend was kidnapped.
Well, that seems just foolish.
He's clearly these pillows. However, if you feel the need to investigate whatever this is, I will help you.
Lindal says, honestly, I find it hard to believe that dumbass I feel like he's too stubborn to get kidnapped. Probably gave him hell. Idiot.
Yeah, but if they put him to sleep...
Yes, the sleeping potion, that probably made it a little bit easier.
So, hang on. Let's refocus this for a second. He did basically steal 2,000 gold pieces worth of armor. There's a non-zero chance that he just left town.
Then Neil
But
says
would he be smart
sarcastically-
enough to do that?
Neil says sarcastically, I thought he was pillows.
Well, yeah, he is pillows. But now we're talking about this cart theory.
Yeah, theories.
It seems quite elaborate for all of this if he was just leaving town.
Why would he fake his own pillowing?
That's a
To
valid
leave
point.
town.
He wouldn't have faked his own pillowing.
Yes, I think something else may have happened to him.
Neela gets a concerned look on her Harry. Gets a concerned look on her face. Well, all jokes of pillows aside, although I'm not sure you're joking, this does appear to be a serious situation. I'm afraid your friend may have been taken, but by whom and for what reason, I know not. Perhaps we
Maybe
should.
whoever turned him into the pillow has the cure wherever this card is. Maybe it's an apothecary card.
Maybe we should ask around inside the Dusty Wench a bit more.
Do you think the maids know more about this cart?
Oh, Sir Everic, don't be so dense, my friend. If he was taken, then perhaps someone saw him leave or heard a commotion.
I agree with that statement. We should at least
Seems
ask
reasonable.
some of the other people within the inn if they heard anything last night.
Alright, so you guys make your way inside the inn, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so once again, you see the Cortessan behind the bar again, and she looks like exasperated that you've come in again. You've darkened your doorway a second time.
Has her expression changed now that she sees our friend with pillows strapped in?
Well, she was there when you guys did that.
Oh, really? Okay.
So no. And okay, so you look around, you see several, air quotes, maids, and an older gentleman in a dark corner, sitting down. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna ask the head lady or whatever. Did anyone else stay in the rooms next to our friends?
No one stayed there. A lot of our clients just came to watch last night.
So no one else stayed in the building. Okay. So I guess we will ask the other gentleman who's in the room.
Alright, so I'm just gonna assume this is you, Kaara, instead of all 7 you guys awkwardly shuffling around this
Yeah.
place. Alright, so you walk over to the guy, and he seems to be drinking a red drink with a green leaf poking out of it. Just minding his own business. And then he opens one eye. I think like Popeye opens one eye. He's an older guy, and he sees you come over. What do you do?
Morning, sir.
The fuck you want?
Oof.
I like him.
Only to ask
Huh?
a few
Fried chicken?
questions. I glare at him now.
Few questions, huh? Alright, out with it. You just gotta stand there and gawk. Or should I say squawk?
I was
Oh,
gonna
I
say
like 'em.
cock.
Dark elf. Last night, have you seen one?
He swirls his drink around and then takes a sip, emptying. Well, I say sip, but he empties half the thing. I see lots of people come around here. Maybe I could be persuaded to tell you more.
Yeah, perhaps you could.
Hang on. Let me elbow my way up to this conversation. Sir, I thought this venue was closed. What are you doing here?
Oh, this one's got a good head on his shit for brain shoulders. Hey, listen, buddy. I'm a regular. They like me around here. I tip good.
People like you? That's a surprise.
What was that?
Sick burn, that's what.
Yeah, well, anyway, I slept here last night.
Did you hear some sort of very loud ruckus or perhaps agonizing screams?
Of the feathery, pillowy kind?
Yeah, or like a feather explosion?
What the fuck are you on about?
Our friend may have been kidnapped or turned into a stack of pillows last night. You must have heard something about it, so tell us.
Are you out? What? Go ahead and make a persuasion roll.
Mm.
Maybe
Alright.
can anybody assist?
I can assist.
I'm not
Oh.
proficient in that.
I get another one. Yas, queen.
Yeah.
Alright, so Darvin, you have to make your case since you assisted. Say something.
Surely you had to have heard something. I mean, people don't just turn into pillows quietly. There were scrapes all over the floor from the bed.
So you really think he was turned into pillows? Ah! You're a bunch of daft cunts, aren't you? Let me think. I did see a dark elf come in. Our boy Versailles over there. He looked like he was going to get excited.
We've heard about him.
Oh, actually, now that you mention it, are you with those 3 spooks who came in here afterwards?
Spooks?
Is that a
Explain.
pejorative term?
No, it's not a pejorative term. He means like shadowy figures. God, the man is crass. He's not a racist.
That would be too much.
That would be too much. You didn't answer his question though.
Absolutely not. We were asleep at a Less
No, but
dusty establishment.
we would love to chat with them about their hexes or kidnapping prowess, whichever may be the case.
You lot haven't got any brains at all, have you?
We've got at
we
least
each have-
one.
We each have one brain, yeah.
He downs the rest of his drink, slams on the table. Math checks out. All right. There were a couple others that came in here. You know what's funny though? I only got one eye, one good one anyway, and I didn't see those 3 fellas leave. They came in, and they never left. Maybe they're still here.
Or maybe they took a different exit.
To be honest, I could have just forgotten. You know, I didn't see anyone leave. I have ears like a fox. I didn't hear anyone come out. But to be honest, my face might have been full of tits when they left. So.
What's wrong with your eye?
I lost it in a bar fight. You
Huh.
should see the other guy.
Does he have his eyes?
He's not seeing much these days.
Was
He waved,
Was that
he
a
waved,
no?
out for another drink.
So that was not a helpful conversation for us. We didn't learn anything.
Shocking.
we learned that there were some shadowy figures.
Oh yeah, we did learn there were shadowy figures.
Spoopy. Figures.
You guys are terrible investigators.
I'm gonna go back outside to the alleyway where we saw the wheel tracks. Can I see what direction they were headed?
Yeah. So because you don't need no need to make
Since
another
the gentleman
investigation
was
check.
so helpful.
Because you guys are so bad, I'm gonna just give you a pass.
We're gonna talk about
Since
this
he rolled
later.
Since he rolled a 22,
No,
his
yeah,
initial investigation.
yeah, he doesn't need to roll again. Because he was investigating the alley before. I'll count this. It's fine. Well, I already told you. Okay. So, yeah, it's heading. It looks like it's heading out the alleyway. The tracks go off a bit to the south, and then kind of fade away as the ground turns from mud to dirt to eventually stone.
Just to make tracking a little bit more difficult.
Good thing you're a ranger.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably your wheelhouse. This is your time to shine, my dude.
That is true. I guess I will take to the air and start looking around the area to see if there's anything, I don't know, anything to start picking up another track or scent. Not scent, another track.
Right. Okay. Go ahead and make a.
I think that's survival check.
Yeah. Make a survival check.
Oh damn.
Nice.
All right. You fly a bit up just above the building, and you scan the horizon. And Melanie, loudly from the ground, "Bird, what do your bird eyes see?" And
There's gonna be some talons coming at you.
I
I make sure the pillow is tightly secured to his head.
I think about knocking an arrow for a quick second, and then I'm just gonna leave it.
you see that to the southern end of the town are a few abandoned houses, and then the town kind of melds into forest past that.
All right, I'll relay that to the group. There seems to be some abandoned houses yonder. How far out do you say that would be? A couple 100 feet?
Good hour walk.
Okay, much further.
And this is where the cart was going.
Yes.
You were able to ascertain that.
See, this is what I was afraid. If I didn't make it clear, he didn't think there was a cart. It looked like someone was dragged.
Oh. This is where the
Well, if they were dragging him,
fucking
they couldn't have gone
just
too far.
dragged him for an hour? My goodness.
Yeah, it makes you wonder.
Unless they dragged him behind a horse.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Then we probably don't even need to find him.
Alright, I guess I will start flying on the direction of where I start seeing those houses. Hoping these guys will follow.
Neil says, "Kaara has the right idea. I think this is our best lead at the moment. Unless you want to ask someone else inside for more information, I think we should just head out that way and see what we can find. Maybe we'll run into someone else who's seen him, or these other 3 individuals."
What time of day is it by now?
It is now 11:30 a.m.
Yeah. I don't think any of those nondescript maids would be any more help. Let's...
They didn't seem very good at cleaning.
Yeah, well, they're maids. They're not good maids.
All right, so you guys head off. You walk for a little while. You go past the seedier part of town. The farther you go, the more street urchins you see.
I've made sure to tuck my purse in my pants and what will fit into my mouth.
you're gripping your purse tightly. And then as you start to get to some of the what Kaara thought were abandoned houses seem to be populated by homeless, poor people, orphans, and the like, and they glare as you walk by.
Wow, way to
why are they
judge,
glaring?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask them.
Because
Poor-
Kaara called their place abandoned.
Citizens, why are you glaring at us?
You have no response. They kind of, some of them just kind of have glazed over expressions, and the rest just kind of keep walking.
Fine, I have fucking 600 copper pieces, and I just fucking throw them at the poor people. It's just like in a shower, I make it rain on the people.
It really is Assassin's Creed.
Jeez. Gonna cause a riot.
All right. Okay, so Everic, you go ahead and mark off 600 copper pieces.
Yep.
And you just throw them into the air, and immediately several of the children and a couple of the older people run over and just start scrambling for them.
Okay,
And-
good enough.
And
Keep
that's
walking.
it.
I just wanted them to have a little more money.
Wow, Sir Vonkus, you're just so nice.
Yeah, it's important to help those who you can.
Oh man, Lonkus, you're great.
So it's okay when you throw copper, but not when you just let them have gold?
Yeah, because they stole the gold, but I gave them the copper.
I don't know, he earned it.
What? All right. So you guys just continue on, I suppose. Go ahead and Kaara, I'm assuming you're leading this investigation. Go ahead and make a perception check. Damn.
Damn.
Rolls tonight.
All right. So you, as you survey the area from up above, you see there are
Survey.
There's a few younger individuals in slightly nicer clothes than the other homeless and poor people. As in, they have a full set of clothes. 3 of them milling about in an alleyway, chattering loudly. That's it.
I guess I'll relay that to the group that there's some individuals.
You're in the air.
I will land and talk to the group, saying that there's some others up ahead. We should maybe ask them.
Sir Everic strides boldly forth to the shady individuals in the alley.
Mainly because I wanted this to happen.
And as this happens, Melanie runs in front of Sir Everett. Hey, punks! Listen up! I'm guarded by.
I'm gonna
Valas.
dash forward and grab him by the rope and pull him back.
Wait, no, he's on a leash. Harry has him on a leash.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, guys, I can do it. Guys.
You gotta watch before you can go.
Yeah, you can do that when you're a full paladin squire, but right now you have to watch and learn.
And,
Someday you'll get there. I believe in you.
And as you guys get closer, all right. So these 3 guys. One of them has like platinum blonde hair, almost white. It's long enough to cover his eyes.
Talking
and,
like Malfoy, platinum blonde.
Yeah, a little lighter than that. And it's and he's holding like a shiv in one hand, like flicking it like and tossing it back and forth. Think like a switchblade. Very stereotypical.
That's talented.
Yeah, kind of thing.
Stereotypical thug. Okay.
Except he's like thin. He's a wiry guy. Tall and lanky. Then there's a shorter one, and then one of average height. And the one with the shiv says, "Look what we found here, adventurers. What are you doing in this part of town, huh?"
All right. First of all, we found you guys. You didn't find us. We walked up to you. Like,
Or maybe we were just waiting for you to come over.
yeah, drop the whole weird, intimidating thing. Like, we're not super into that.
He
We're looking
seems-
for a.
He seems a little disarmed.
We're looking for a friend of ours who may have been kidnapped or may have been turned into pillows. Big dark elf wearing all black. If he was awake, he was probably cursing and unpleasant. Is that ringing any bells?
Yeah, we might have seen something. Maybe you could refresh our memory a little bit. And he starts making the money motion with his
Yeah. So it would have been like late last night, early this morning. Dark elf, kind of tall, goatee, sour expression on his face.
The short one interrupts you in the middle. He's talking money. Give us money. We're poor. Can't you see? Give us money.
He tossed a ton of money down the street.
Yeah, that's true. I did do that. But, no offense, gentlemen, but you don't exactly seem super trustworthy. But if you tell us what we need to know, I would be happy to give you money after you tell us.
Persuasion roll.
And
Persuasion roll.
Do you have something to add to that, Kaara?
nah.
All right. Yeah, you look like a trustworthy fella, isn't that right, boys? He's a paladin. And look at this guy in the pillows. This will be easy. So he leans entirely too close to you. Yeah, we saw him. We saw something like that. I mean, well, probably a dark elf. We saw the white hair, black hair. Fuck. Hold on. DM messed up. We forgot what color his hair was.
Black.
Dark elves have white hair a lot of the times. Anyway, yeah, we saw something like that. There were these three guys carrying this dark elf through town last night. You know, this is our haunt, so we saw him walk over there towards the forest a little bit. Didn't really see much else besides that. We stayed out of it. These guys looked like they were trouble, you know.
So they went to the forest?
Yeah, that away. Now about my compensation.
Yeah, okay. I hand each of them 1 gold.
He bites it. All right. Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, you
You're
guys should like go to school, like get an education, do something good with your lives.
The average sized guy goes, "Hey boss, he wants me to get an education." No, Flynn, it's okay. You read good. Come on, let's go get an ice cream. Yeah,
That guy has the right idea.
and they stride away, and we're gonna end right there.
Does
You guys,
D&D World have ice cream?
Damn, I could have sat this one out.
You can have cold
That
cream.
was rough for you, buddy. Sorry.
Hey, you know what? You got a front row seat to some joy.
Yeah,
Was it though?
we're gonna end right there. You guys, just remember for next time that you are heading towards the forest.
Am I needed next time? Can I not? Do I need to be here?
You should be here.
Mhm.
You should always
Don't
be
worry,
here.
we'll restore your human form. I mean,
I mean,
dark elf form.
We'll save you from the pillows.